All right, welcome back to the Quadratics course series. So this is session two, where we're dealing with a little bit more expansion. Right now, just to do a little review on why you're doing what you're doing. Remember, this is to enable anybody to pick up these series and start from session one. Anybody who have a little bit of information, a little bit of knowledge in maths from before, and go through each one of these sessions and build their own way into learning this whole realm of quadratics. I don't know how many videos it will be just yet, right? Because some videos run a little bit longer, but my plan is around 10, 15 videos at most, right? But this way you will have a full course and you can teach yourself quadratics. And that's the whole point. I want all to use what is available online for you to teach yourself. Good. So, um, session two expansion of binomial products. Now, these are not meant to be full on lessons on everything in maths, right? It is meant to help you ask some more questions as well, right? So I wouldn't give you every single thing that you need to know, but I will give you the important things. So, a binomial, right? What a binomial is basically any term with a single addition, not now this is not positive or negative, with a single addition or oops not of or subtraction, say, right, or subtraction um operation, right, or subtraction operation separating two elements, of course, because addition and subtraction, they are what you call binary operations. You need two terms. So for example, 3x plus 2. This is essentially a binomial, right? 5a minus 7p. This is a binomial. 10x minus 3y. This is a binomial. Now, if I say 5p minus 2x minus 3b, this is not a binomial because you have two subtraction. What about this one here? This here has a subtraction and an addition, still not a binomial. There are one, two, three terms here. Yeah? It doesn't matter how much division or multiplication you have. A binomial depends on just how many additions or subtractions that you have. Yeah? So, what we want to learn in this class, in this session, hopefully we can finish it in the 15 minutes, is that we want to learn how to expand binomial products. So, what we mean by this is example. So if we go to expand one. Now again, I am not going to say that these lessons are perfect. Of course, there's some more things that you all could learn. I just want to provide you all with the basis of learning. If you need more information, you can feel free to ask. You could go and ask your teacher for some more information, or you can ask me. Just comment on the video below. Right, I will leave the comment section open, but I am here to help you all out, and this is just to give you all a chance to teach yourself this topic. So expand one. Let's go with 3x. We start off with the basic x plus 2 into 5m minus 1. Now, in maths, again, when you have two brackets next to each other like this, it's not that you don't have anything here. What this really means is that we are multiplying the terms of the two brackets together. Now, based on the last set of questions that we did, the big difference, if you go back to that video, is that you notice there are two pairs of brackets. Before, it was a question like this, right? This and this is not the same thing, and you need to be very wary of that, right? This here is telling us you are adding 3x to 2 multiplied by 5m. That is different to this, right? So make sure that you don't mix up those two things. So let's see how we do this. Now, there's a technique called the FOIL method, right? How I like to show my students that they generally understand it for the most part is very easy. You multiply the first term by the first term and then the first term by the second term. Similarly, the second term by the first term and the second term by the second term. And you will see how easy that works out. So first term by first term, 3 by 5 is 15. And x by m is xm, or you could put mx. It really doesn't matter, but in maths, we tend to do it alphabetically. Right? The reason we can switch it around is because multiplication is commutative. Right? If you need more clarification on that, feel free to pause the video and put a comment and say, sir, can you explain what do you mean by multiplication is commutative? That's fine, right? But 3 by 5 is 15, x by m is mx or xm. Let's go again. 3 by minus 1 is minus 3m. Good? Next one. We finish with the first term. We go to the second term now. 2 by 5m is 10m. And 2 by minus 1 is negative 2. Yeah? So now we see, right? Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be minus 3x. My apologies, right? So let's clear that up there. So 3x by minus 1 minus 3x. Now you look to see which of these you could add together. Now, some of the pre-knowledge for this course, as I would have said in the first video, was knowing how to add and subtract algebraic expressions. This here, we can't add or subtract anything here again because none of them are the same base. This here is mx. This is just x, so you can't add or subtract them. This is just m, so you can't do any of these here. And similarly, this is just 2 by itself. So this is the expansion of these brackets here. All right, let's go with number 2. Let's say we have 5p minus 4 into 3p minus 2. Now, always be careful. I think in every single video I do with you all, as with all of my classes in school, right, and in all of the schools I've taught before, negative numbers are the downfall of a lot of people's questions. Once you see a negative, stop for an extra 10 seconds and review is very, very, very important. So let's go again. Now you don't need to draw the arrows. Just for these first two questions, I will draw the arrows to show you what you are multiplying. So first term by first term by second term by first term, second term by second term. So first term by first term, 5 by 3 is 15. P by P, anything by itself, is that something squared. And now first term by second term. 5 by minus 2 is negative 10P. Yeah? And now let's go again. Like, now we're dealing with the second term. Minus 4 by 3P and negative and positive is a negative. So that becomes negative 12P. And negative 4 by negative 2 is positive 8. Now you go through your question, your expression, sorry. And why is this an expression? Because it did not start with an equal sign, right? So you go through this and see what you can add or subtract. 50, you only have 15p squared here alone, so that stays by itself. Now this is negative 10p minus 12p. Again, this is like negative 10 pairs minus 12 pairs, right? So you are subtracting a negative from a negative. This becomes negative 22p plus 8. Now, again, because this is form 4, I assume knowledge of certain things. If you are unsure how I went from negative 10p, take away 12p to negative 22p, message in the comments and let me know, and I will try to guide you to another video in which you can learn how to do that, right? So this is the expansion. Now again, if you know all of this already, you don't have to stay with this video. You could jump into the third video and see if that could assist you. So let's go again. All right, this is just about expanding binomials. Let's go with 8m minus 5 into 3m plus 4. So first term by first term by second term. But let's try to do it without the arrows. So first term by first term, 8 by 3 is 24, m by m is m squared. So that becomes 24m squared. 8 by 4 is 32 by m, so 8m by 4 is 32m. You finish with the first term. Let's go to the second term now. Minus 5 by 3 is minus 15m. And lastly, minus 5 by 4, right, will give us negative 20. Now you go through this to see if you can add any of these. You can't do anything with 24m squared, so that's just 24m squared. 32 take away 15 of any of the same thing, right? Again, simple addition will give us, and subtraction, sorry, will give us 17m. 32 take away 15 is 17m, right? And then minus 20 stays there. You can't do anything else here because m squared and m cannot be added together. M and 20 cannot be subtracted, right? So that's number 3. Let's go with number 4. 6 minus 5w into 4 minus 7w. Be very, very careful with negatives, please. All right, so 6 by 4 will give us 24. 6 by negative 7 will give us negative 42w. Good. Second term by first term, negative 20w. 5 by 4 is negative 20w. And negative 5 by negative 7 is positive 35w squared. So, just to simplify now, you will get 24 minus 42 minus 20. Now you need to know your negative numbers. This will give us negative 62w and plus 35w squared. So this is how we expand binomial terms. Now I know that there are some more challenging ones that you have to do in these, right? And I will make videos for more challenging questions. This here is to give you a basic knowledge on how to expand binomial terms and binomial products, right? If you need any more assistance, again, you can always comment in the um in the comment section. Now also, again, you could look at the end of this video. You will see the worksheet posted in the links, either in the comments or just under the video. I'm not sure where I'll post it as yet. I'm making all these videos one after the other. And you could feel free to check out the worksheet, right? In that worksheet, you will also get some solutions to go with the questions, and I will post some harder questions in the worksheet as well. The questions are made in such a way that it starts off with some easier questions and goes into some harder questions, right? And if you need any assistance, feel free to post in the comments. So that's it for this video on binomial expansions. In the next topic, we will most likely be going into the basics of factorization because for the requirements of the CSEC syllabus, this is enough. Right, so feel free to ask any questions in the comment section and I will assist you all out and I will see you in the next video. So until then, stay safe everyone.